Sound check, sound check. Let's get an SG in the chat if you guys can hear me. Matt, Brave, Richard, Matt, Energetic. I saw Jackson here earlier. Shout out to all the members and shout out to everyone else for stopping by. Going live in about a minute or so, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a round of applause for stopping in with your Uncle Larry. I'm happy you guys stopped by. Matthew, I see you. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Today, we have a very special live stream for you. We're bringing in two personalities that you may have heard of before. We covered it on live stream, what was it, 2 days ago or so? The great death sentence, a man that doesn't need to be introduced. You know who he is. We're bringing in White Wolf, someone that kind of needs to get a little bit more respect. Somebody that maybe you didn't know of much, but after that last performance, I think we all need to pay a little bit closer attention to him. So we'll be having those two guys face off today. I'll ask them some questions. Maybe you guys have some questions as well. You can send them my way. And for the uninitiated, if you're coming into the live stream right now and you're going, Steve, what is Street Beefs? Who are these individuals? Street Beefs is an organization, does exhibitions, amateur type fights, backyard brawls. If you think of Kimbo Slice or Masvidal in his prime or before his prime in his early days, that's exactly what they're offering there at Street Beefs. And in my opinion, and I'll show you proof of this before we pull these two gentlemen in, I'll show you this basic little thing that I pulled up before I went live. I believe Death Sentence is the biggest star in Street Beefs, maybe ever. I'll show you what I mean by that. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Look at the views here. There's a consistent attention that this man draws, right, for a myriad of different reasons. So I believe he deserves a little bit more time on the mic and a little bit, who is he? We don't know much about Death Sentence. We don't know much about White Wolf. He's just appearing on the scene. So we're going to have to get that going. Now, let's see who we have. We have White Wolf in the wings waiting. We're still waiting on Death Sentence. Once we get Death Sentence in here, gentlemen, we'll be ready to go. Ready to go. Let me just make sure everything's set here. And we'll be able to see exactly what the drama is, because I have many questions regarding this fight. If you guys saw it, you know exactly what I mean. Why the drama? Why the beef? Why were they matched up? We know we have a rematch coming up in a month. That's the reason we're doing this, by the way. I saw that there was a rematch in a month. I said, there's no way we don't cover it. I'm listening to you guys here, checking out the chat. Maybe. I don't know the stipulations and how they get paid, whether they get paid. That's actually not a bad question. Jordan, thank you. Yes, I have. All right, we got a few people here. We got them in. I don't see Death Sentence. We need Death Sentence in here. Once we get Death Sentence in the waiting room, we're ready to go. Let me just double check, make sure he knows how to join the waiting room. And we'll be ready to go. Okay? Now, a lot of you guys probably thinking, hey, I could take these guys. I know how you guys think in the chat. A lot of you guys think you could do it. You're like, me? Easily. I'll put the beats on Death. I'll put the beats on White Horse. I'll beat them all. But there's a difference. What I do respect about these two gentlemen is that they actually have the balls to step in there and fight, which is not easy. It's not easy to show up. Again, regardless of who you're fighting, it's very difficult to just show up and say, I'm going to fight this specific person in a backyard against someone I don't know. Right? It's a little crazy. And you're taking the canvas out on top of that. It's a little bit scary. Okay? All right, let's start getting people moved in really quick. Okay. Can you hear me, White Wolf? White Wolf, let me know when you can hear me. We're doing this all in real time, chat. All of this is going on in real time. We're going to have to turn that audio on there. Audio on, audio on. And by the way, gentlemen, in the chat, if you're not a part of the Discord, you're going to want to join. Go ahead and join. It's pinned at the top of the chat here. Let me pull this up. Oh, this is some Inception shit right here. Faces on faces. So, and by the way, all right, let's focus here, Steve. I was going to say, by the way, this is, if you've been watching me for a while, you see I have two cameras here. It took a lot to get this little setup going. I don't know if Death is having an issue here with his setup, but let me just get a hold of these guys real quick. We'll pull them up. Yep. See, this is why oftentimes you don't see people do this on live stream, because there's a lot of moving parts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we basically need him, chat, to join. Here's Death Sentence. Okay. Death Sentence, just jump on in there, buddy. Just jump on in there. Jump on into there. So I'm waiting on them. Chat. Wait, what is Jackson? Yo, Jax, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, Gareth? What's up, man? Who else we got in here? Malone Dick, what's going on, man? Squeezel, I haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you, man. We're just waiting on well, one is we need our friend White Wolf here to turn on the audio. We got to get on that audio, buddy. Turn on your mic. Turn on that mic. There we go.
There we go. My bad, bro.
All right, we got the mic on. Death Sentence is in the room. Death. All right, let's turn these cameras on so we can get a face-to-face. That's what we all want. There he is. Man of the hour. We got Death Sentence here. There we go. Round of applause. Round of applause for these two gentlemen. Let's go. Two absolute savages. Let's go, man. Happy to have you guys on. Let me actually just make myself a little bit smaller so you guys are our primary focus here. We don't need Uncle Steve. I don't know how to do that, to be quite frank with you. Let me just fix this for 1 second. All right, so I'll have to be in this. I'll be on the side though. All right, you guys good to go? So first of all, gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for joining.
Of course.
Hell yeah, you guys are awesome for doing this. And
thank you.
Without further ado, let me just make this a little bit bigger so everyone can see.
All
okay,
right.
So let me ask you guys a quick question. And chat, just you got to bear with me for a second, chat, because I can't see what you guys are asking me, but I want to focus on the fighters first, and then I'll talk to the chat a little bit. I want to know who you guys are. So, but before we get into the beef, before we get into the fight, the potential rematch, and a little bit about your guys' background, I want to know who you are. Death Sentence, just in a few sentences.
Yes.
Who's Death Sentence?
Death Sentence is the strongest there is. He is the best warrior ever.
There
and
we
he's
go.
going to destroy that guy right there very soon and prove I am the best. John Jones is my target. I will take him out after I take him out and prove I am the only one fit to be called the greatest. That is who Death Sentence is.
I think he said it all. I don't think there's a lot I can say to dovetail that. White Wolf, first of all, I won't say it yet. I'll give you your flowers in a second. White Wolf, who are you?
Well, I'm just a guy that got picked on in high school and got into MMA, and I found Street Beefs on YouTube one day, and I was like, you know what? Screw it, why not? So I just kind of threw my hat in the mix. I did a little MMA in high school, so just kind of threw my name in the hat, and just kind of, see where it went.
And now you guys are young. How old are you guys?
I'm 21.
21.
I'm only.
So 21 and 23.
Wait, that's that. You're only 21?
Yes.
Oh shit, my bad. I thought you were like 40 something.
Fuck you.
Okay, so a little shots being fired early on by White Wolf. He's not holding his tongue. I'm a little surprised by that. Death Sentence, do you feel like people underestimate you because you're young sometimes?
I don't know why they're gonna underestimate me, but soon I will show everybody why I am not to be underestimated and why I deserve to be feared. You will see.
I respect it. So, is this the first time you guys have faced off since the fight?
Yes.
How do you guys feel right now? What's the emotions and thoughts going through your head after the last matchup you had? I'll start with you, White Wolf.
To be honest, I don't really talk much. What's going through my mind is when are we gonna fight again?
Simple. Okay, Death Sentence. You want to follow up on that?
I'm on that same timing. I got a lot of words for you when I see you again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let me get into this really quickly. Death Sentence. What's your record? What would be your record? Your Street Beefs record? Let them know.
It is 0-4 right now, but soon it is about to be 1,004.
So
the victory.
Continue. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah. The victory thing starts right now.
So, as a man who has not yet won a fight in Street Beefs, where does your confidence come from? Where do you find the inspiration and you're cocksure of yourself despite not having the evidence to be that way? So where does your confidence come from?
Beef, well, first of all, anime, obviously.
There we go.
Second, no matter what happens, you could break my bones, destroy my body, you can do whatever you want, but you cannot destroy my spirit. I will always be the best, and I will never stop trying to prove it. And anybody that doubts that, I will destroy them too in due time. Maybe I might lose the first time, but I am death itself. At some point, I am going to get you, and I am the best. So yeah.
I want to follow up now. White Wolf, what's your record?
I am 2-3.
Okay.
2 wins, 3.
So your wins. I may have seen you fight before this Death Sentence. This Death Sentence fight really did put you on the map for a lot of people. I mean, hundreds of thousands of people just on the long form video itself has seen you fight. So it changes the dynamic, and that's a big part of why I wanted to get you on here, because I think people need to pay attention to you a little bit more. But who are the two guys you beat? We know Death Sentence is one of them. Who's the other guy that you beat?
So it wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't a win. It was ruled a draw after the 4th round, but my opponent was Smokey the Kid.
What a name, huh?
I remember that.
Okay, Smokey the Kid. Don't know much about Smokey, but has he been fighting as well, or is he done? Did you retire him is what I'm asking.
I haven't seen him since me and him fought. I'm going to be honest with you. He's been telling me he wants to run it back with me and he wants to fight some of the bigger names, but I'm not trying to sound disrespectful, but there's a lot of talk and not a lot of action coming from him.
You heard it here, Smokey Johnson.
And they're disrespectful, but, it's just...
You're being truthful.
Just show up.
Yeah, just get the work in. So, Death Sentence, what's your style, man? People want to know. You come out, you always start with your signature flying sidekick. That's your thing.
Yeah.
It's fucking trademarked. Everyone knows. Death Sentence fighting?
Yeah.
What's the first strike he's going to throw? Maybe this is to a disadvantage, too, because your opponent's kind of aware of it, but...
Yeah, I know.
What's your style, man? Break it down for everybody.
Well, I'm trying to slow down and actually think, especially when I fight this guy again. And basically my style back then when I first started, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll be honest. I just thought I was invincible. No matter what I did, I would just win at some point. So my style back then was to just punch and kick until either I kill them or they kill me.
So
That's pretty much.
no technical style. You wouldn't say Muay Thai, Kung Fu, Jiu-Jitsu.
I
You'd
would
say
say,
your own
I
style.
would say I'm more like if I had to give like a MMA analogy, I'm sort of like I don't know if you know who Tank Abbott is.
Oh hell, a
But
pit
Tank-
fighter.
Yeah, that's him. That's me basically. Tank Abbott was a brawler. He just likes to get in there. I mean, he knew a little bit of wrestling. He had a couple of skills, but for the most part, he liked to go in there, get close, and just punch it out. Bro, he was a brawler. That's who I am, basically.
All right. So
I
listen,
just like to get in there and just punch and kick, and whatever happens, just happens.
I'm gonna fashion you as a pit fighter. So if anyone asks me, what would you
Pit
say?
fighter.
Death Sentence. He's a pit fighter. Okay, Death Sentence is a
Yep.
pit fighter. So White Wolf, what would be your style if you were to classify it?
So I'm kind of an all-arounder. I have skills standing on the ground. So it's kind of a whatever my opponent wants to do is I react to it and I'll take it from there. Now, if you ask me, I think I'm a little bit better on the ground. I won't say better. I'll say confident. I'm more confident on the ground than I am striking.
Okay, so what training have you done? Have you done any extensive jiu-jitsu training or just peripherally with your friends? What have you done?
So back in high school, I trained at a gym down here in Virginia called Richmond Institute for Mixed Martial Arts. I did jiu-jitsu and judo for my grappling training and a little bit of I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but sambo.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I did a
Russian
little,
form of grappling. So listen, Death Sentence, you're hearing this. I don't know if you knew this before your first fight. Did you know that he had that background before the first fight, or is this all news to you?
Well, when I first met him, I was under the because I didn't see. I recently went on live recently, and Static told me this guy's actually an MMA fighter too. I thought he was a kickboxer because when I knew about him, I first saw his fight with Old Man David, and I never saw him do MMA before. So I thought he was a kickboxer because Old Man David is a Muay Thai kickboxer, whatever he does. Old Man David is not MMA fighter, so I thought this guy was the same. So he did listen. White Wolf, I hate you, but I will give you a little bit of respect. I'm just stating facts. I hate you, but I'll state facts. You surprised me, okay? You were stronger than I thought. I underestimated you because, well, first of all, your size. Two, I was not aware of your record at all. Only, as a matter of fact, I knew of the Smokey Kid fight, but I didn't know that was actually you fighting him. And I underestimated you. You were very small, but I'll say this right now. I'm just stating facts. This ain't respect, but you were probably the strongest opponent I fought when it comes to wrestling. No disrespect to Static, because me and him are cool now. No disrespect to Seafood, me and I got a cool now also. But I think you're the strongest wrestler I've ever fought because one, your size, you are very small but strong. One, I didn't think you know how to wrestle at all, so that took me completely off guard. I thought we were gonna have a bang out war until one of us just got knocked the fuck out. But you surprised me. You're very strong, like very tough. So I was shocked when you took me onto the ground. I was in a state of shock. I had never been ground and pounded before, so I was literally processing how the heck did this midget take me down so easily. He's strong as heck. So that took me by complete shock, and I was just in a state of shock. How am I being overpowered right now? I didn't even know he knew wrestling at all. So when he took me down, and I was trying to get him off me, I was in a state of shock, and I wasn't all there. I was still processing that this was happening. And then when he put me in that choke, that was just it. So White Wolf is stronger than I thought, and I will not underestimate you next time. So yeah, get ready.
White Wolf, I'll give you a chance to rebut, but I do want to say this: he gave your flowers 100% as his opponent, but there were a bunch of what seemed. I don't think you missed it there, White Wolf. There's a bunch of like little shade being thrown with the height, calling you a midget and whatnot. So how you could respond in any way you see fit to what he just said.
I don't care about jokes being made about my size. Like I said, I was put through way worse in high school. Midget, that was a constant thing for me. So he's not hurting my feelings in any way by calling me midget. Now, I will show you some respect. I will match your energy and tell you I hate your face and I hate you. But I will appreciate the respect that you showed me. Okay? I will give you that. And I appreciate you not underestimating me next time.
Why not? Trust and believe.
What started this beef? What was the thing that happened that made you guys dislike each other? Was it the fight itself, or was it the aftermath of the fight? What was it?
100% the fight. For me, anyway.
Well, for
It's
me,
always, I made it on the post. It is always personal with me. The second you choose to fight me, I made a post about it. So I don't want to hear no complaining. When you step in that cage with me, I show only death. No respect. I'm coming to kill you. And I'm going to do disrespectfully to it. I let him know before the fight. We would try to talk to each other the second we saw each other. The second I saw him anyway. I let him know. I let him know what kind of fight this is going to be. He accepted it. So, he's a warrior for that. So, yeah, that's all right.
White Wolf.
Yeah, we did start talking a little bit when he first showed up to the event, but I think for me it was the disrespect before the match. It was the middle finger after I put him night. That was a little ridiculous.
We're gonna get into that, yes. So yeah, keep going.
And it was just the constant shit talking. That's what it was for me. Like, at the end of the day, it's nothing personal. In the ring, it's just business. If I were to see him out on the streets, I'd shake his hand, dap him up, But at the end of the day, the shit talking, that's what pissed me off. But at the end of the day, it got handled in the ring. It's in the past. I'm just looking forward to this rematch.
What was he saying to you, White Wolf, specifically? What?
It was the "I'll kill you." It was the "I'll slaughter you like the pig that you are." It was.
That's a good one.
I got a hotline for you next time. Get ready.
I couldn't keep up with it, man.
Okay, I got you. So those were the things that got you. Listen, that's pretty damn aggressive. So, speaking, you actually perfectly segued what I was going to ask next there, White Wolf. So, why the reaction at the end of the fight there, Death Sentence? You lost fair and square. You got guillotined. You got up. You looked back over your shoulder. You flipped him the bird. You told him, fuck you. Why did you say that?
Well, first of all, I had to let him know the type of energy I'm going to bring next time. Trust me. If you thought that was disrespectful, White Wolf, get ready. I'm about to disrespectfully kick your ass next time I see you. Middle fingers will be shown. I'm not even spitting your face. Who knows? So we'll see.
You do that. I'm going to tell you that now. I don't advise you do that.
All right. Try to do something about it then, bitch. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you're going to be like that, bet.
Let's go.
I'll whoop your ass.
On that time.
Spit in my face. I'll whoop your ass outside of the octagon.
That'll be your last thing on earth, you stupid punk.
Stupid punk. Wow, original.
Man, whatever, bitch. Just wait. Next time I see you, bro, I swear, I'm gonna kill you, bro.
This is why I'm talking.
I'm going to choke you to death, you stupid bitch.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
So, for me, on the outside looking in, this doesn't seem contrived at all. This feels real to me. At least one side traffic. Death is not playing around. White Wolf, you're just you're reactionary. You're just matching his energy. But
yeah,
what would you say to him if you were to send a warning out to Death Sentence? You got him right now face to face. You might not be able to get this opportunity. Maybe we'll do another face off right before the fight. But I want to know what you pretty much said it. You said if he spits in your face before the fight, you're fighting him right there before the actual match happens.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to take that. I can handle all sorts of shit talking, but if someone spits in my face, I take that as a threat, and I will handle that the way I see fit. But, shit talking, whatever. He can talk all the shit he wants. What matters is what happens inside of the cage, not what little noises are coming out of his mouth.
How do you feel about that Death Sentence? His impression is that the shit talking is maybe you're covering up for something. How do you feel about what he just said? Are you going to change your ways in any way, or are you just going to continue to be who you are? It seems like I know the answer already, but
I'm going to continue being this way. This is a warning, not just him, but to anybody that fights me. When you fight me, I'm showing you nothing but death, no respect. I will destroy you disrespectfully. So next time you step in the ring with me, you need to be aware of that. I will warn you, him and all the other opponents from this point onward. And for now, you thought MVP was disrespectful. I'm on a whole nother level. And White Wolf, honestly, I got nothing else to say. Next time we talk to each other, next time we see each other, it's gonna be just hands. So
I'm good with no.
I'm done with the shit talking. All I want is to smash his face, and I'm gonna do that. So all I gotta say to him is, I'll see you then.
White Wolf, anything to say to that before my next question?
Well, I mean, hey, I'll see you whenever you show up, man. I am fully with him on this. I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit back and forth with him. I will see him next month.
See you. I got nothing else to say.
Death sentence. Reflecting on your previous fight, what would you have done? Yeah. What can you do different going into the rematch?
Well, one thing, I'm not going to underestimate him. I know how strong he is now. He may look weak, but he is not weak. I know that now. He is strong. So I will probably rest. I'm not saying
maybe you don't give away your strategy. I'm not suggesting you give away your strategy.
Just know my wrestling is going to get way better.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got to say.
The rumors of you trading with Mighty Mouse are true then?
No. I'll shut that down right now. No. Mighty Mouse says, maybe one day he might train me. I'll be open to it. I don't know if he was serious about that. I think he was just aspiring to a fan comment. Maybe he might train with me, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But I'm open to it. That'd be cool.
Well, I mean, hey, I got to give you respect for that one. If he does end up training you, you're training with one of the best at, what was he, 135? You're training with one of the best 135ers in the world.
Yeah, that man could probably take out John if they were like the same weight. So I know he's the GOAT.
White Wolf, what can you do? What are you going to do in the rematch? Are you going to change your game plan at all? Don't give away too much, but what's going to be your approach going into the rematch?
Honestly, my approach is going to be the same. Let him do what he does and wait for my opportunities. If I get an opportunity to blast his chin into orbit, well, that's what I'll do. If I get an opportunity to choke him out again, I'll do that too. It don't matter. Whatever opportunity comes my way, I'm going to take it.
I love it. So listen, before I let you guys go, I want to take a quick peek and just see if there's anything interesting coming from the chat. Let me just see. Is there any good questions? I'm going to do a quick peruse over the chat, and then I'm going to have you guys sign out. I don't see any great questions. I don't see too many. I mean, I see a lot of writing, but I don't know if I have any real questions. Scoria, let's see if we can
ask questions, y'all.
Guys, if you have any questions, speak now or forever hold your peace before we get these guys going. Let's see. Hold tight. A lot of love though, man. I have a pretty good community that's showing you a lot of love, both of you guys. So you're not getting dogged in the chat, but
thank you.
Okay, beautiful question by one of the moderators and members of the channel, Jax. Jax wants to know, White Wolf, why did you hold on to the choke so long?
Okay, I knew that was going to be caught up. I knew that was going to be brought up. So I didn't know he tapped. Usually when I'm grappling with someone, they'll tap like on my arm or somewhere on my body, so I know that they tapped. He tapped behind my head, so I legitimately didn't see that he tapped until the ref started grabbing at my arm, which is then when I released the choke. I had no ill intent of holding that choke for that long. I'm not a dirty fighter. I would never do that to somebody, even my own worst enemy.
Did either of you guys wrestle in high school is one of the questions. We kind of went over that, but I'm assuming no, right, gentlemen?
I wrestled for 2 years in high school.
Okay. So he wrestled for 2 years. So Stefan wants to know, does White Wolf think Death Sentence has any obvious weaknesses that contributed to your win?
The flying sidekick. If he hadn't have started with that, I wouldn't have gotten I wouldn't have been able to initiate the takedown so quick. If he hadn't have started with that flying, I don't know if it was a kick or a flying hammer fist. What was that, Death Sentence? Was that a kick or a hammer fist?
It was basically both. I tried to kick you, you sidestepped it, and then like fuck. So I just punched him, and then I just started going from there. So it was both.
All right, but yeah, no. If he hadn't have started with that, I would not have been able to initiate the clinch and get the takedown so quick.
Would either of you guys ever do a bare knuckle match, or is that off the table?
I have thought.
I'll let him go first.
I've thought about it. I'm kind of an open book. So if someone's down for it, that's on my experience level, I'll happily do it. But you will not catch me going into the BKFC and fighting someone like Mike Perry. No. Understood. Death Sentence, what about you?
There's this fighter named C-Pat. It was kind of, hey, if he wants to come over here and elaborate what he said, I'll let him. But he was kind of talking trash on my Facebook a little bit. He's a bare knuckle fighter. So if he keeps, talking trash about me and him might have to see each other in bare knuckles. So, yeah.
By the way, Death Sentence, I want to say this before we get to the next question. Somebody DM'd me. I didn't open the DM, but it was in one of my spam folders, and he's saying, "Hey, listen, Steve.
Fight? Where do we watch?"
He was like, "Hey, Steve, I've been a big fan of your channel for a while." He's like, "I got beef with Death Sentence. I forget the kid's name, so I don't know who this kid is." But someone else is calling you out as well. And before we get to this member question, where to watch the fight? Thanks for the $1.99. You can watch the fight on Street Beefs. It's one of their more recent videos. But while I have you here, let me just ask you this: what Ashtray, who's a member on the channel, wants to know, what area of training do you think you'll be focusing on for the next fight? Both of you guys can answer that.
Wrestling, you already know.
Wrestling. What about you, White Wolf?
So me personally, when I train, I'll do so in the mornings I will do jiu-jitsu, in the afternoons I'll do kickboxing and boxing. So I kind of mix it up on the day, depending on the day.
How did you guys get connected with Street Beefs? Was it just a random? I know you, White Wolf, you were traveling, you were watching them on YouTube. Death Sentence. How did you get involved with them?
I'll let him go.
So, honestly, I had seen a couple of his fights on the YouTube, but I never really thought I would fight him. And I pulled up to the event one day, and the matchmaker was like, "Hey, I've got Death Sentence. He needs an opponent. He's on your experience level. What it do?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, if he's on my experience level, then where do I sign?"
Okay. What about you, Death?
What was the question? Was it how we discussed Street Beefs or
how'd you get it? Basically, how did you get involved with Street Beefs?
How do you get involved in Street Beefs? How do you sign up?
No, how'd you discover them? Did you see them on the internet and just try to get in contact with them?
Oh yeah, basically, it was I've been doing this for a year. About a year ago, when I was trying to be a fighter, because I was finally ready. I've been training, not in the gym, I'll be honest, but training to be a fighter since I was 10 years old. So I wanted to be a fighter for a while. And when I first saw Street Beef's video, I was pondering, should I join or not? And I was like, you know what? This doesn't seem like it's my style, but only one way to find out. So I went to the website, I signed up for it, and then they came back to me, and I was like, and that was just history.
All right. Well, that's yeah. You stepped up. Now, are you guys ever gonna leave Street Beefs? Are you guys there for the long haul? Is there something you want to build out of Street Beefs at all, you guys?
I'll let him go.
Me personally, I do want to try to build off of Street Beefs, but if I don't, it's not going to be a world ender for me. So if I end up making it pro one day, cool. If not, well, then oh well, I'm still with Street Beefs, whether I'm pro or not.
Love it. Death, what about you?
I'm 100% gonna join the UFC. That is a guarantee. I'm gonna be with Street Beefs for the long run because I still got a couple of targets in here. But after I take them out, UFC is next because I will be the one to kill John Jones.
You're after John Jones specifically. Death sentence. Yeah. What's up with the white hair? I'm getting a few questions about white hair.
Oh, white hair. Okay, so I will bring it out again when I fight this guy in particular. Well, I might. I'm still thinking about it. But white hair is a transformation. I call it certain death. So when my hair turns white, that means you're certainly dead. So I'm going to bring that out again, to finish the job on this guy. So that's a transformation I'm going to bring out every now and then.
Okay, all right.
So it's the wannabe Ultra Instinct Dragon Ball Z?
Yes, it's from Dragon Ball Z. You know this.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say it.
Yes.
So, before we let you guys go, let's start with you, White Wolf. Just plug your socials, your YouTube channel, your Instagram, if you're trying, whatever you're trying to grow, you can plug it.
My Instagram is at the Crimson Fucker _Alucard.
What's a tough one?
That's the only social media I'm really trying to actually get bigger.
Repeat that one more time for the audience.
The Crimson Fucker _Alucard.
All right. Oh, so that's all you want to plug? That's all you got there?
Yep.
All right.
That's all I got from my end.
Death sentence.
I have a YouTube called Death Sentence. Just type in Death Sentence. My YouTube channel should pop up eventually, and you guys already know where to find me on Instagram. Death Sentence 03.
Love it, guys. Before I let you go, you know what we need to do. Parting word for your opponent. Then I'm going to have both you guys do your sign-off signatures. But one last word right now. One last word.
I'll let you go first, White Wolf.
Just don't fuck around. Be ready. Be strong. That's all I really got to say.
All right. My turn. I am Death Sentence. And White Wolf, I'm going to destroy you in 2 seconds. That's it.
Wow, that was all. White Wolf, let's get your howl, man. Let's sign off.
Do it.
I think he's coming in for a leap.
No, I think he's powering up.
I don't think my mic is registering it.
Let's get your signature before we get you out of here, White Wolf. Let's get that signature howl.
Oh, it's not even registering.
It doesn't register because
it's not even registering.
Yo, you gotta do an edit. You gotta do an edit of a howl wolf when you post it.
In the background, absolutely.
Yeah. You may be my worst enemy, but I can't let you go out like that. You gotta edit that.
Appreciate you, bro.
You gotta edit that.
Yo, guys, I want to thank you for joining the live stream. I'm going to clip this up, throw it on my second channel. I'm going to have it on shorts, reels. You'll see it. I'll be tagging you guys. Listen, before the second fight, I'm going to try to get you guys back on here. You just got to let me know roughly when it's going to be happening. I want to check in on your training and whatnot.
All right.
All right, fellas?
Appreciate you.
Take care, guys. Be well. Peace.
All right.
There you go. Chat. Let's get you guys on here. Round of applause for everyone for joining. We had a good time. I know I haven't been as engaged no, I'm looking at this camera now. As engaged in the chat, guys, because obviously I need to make sure we're doing what we got to do, keeping everything in order. That's thinking on your toes right there. Yo, listen, guys, how's everyone doing? How'd you like the interview, man? How do you feel? Let's do a quick poll before I get you guys out of here. This is going to be a very short live today. I want to thank everyone who ended up joining. I think we didn't do good numbers, but that's fine. I think we had a good time. Let's get a quick poll. Let's see who you guys think here, man. Let me know what you guys think. We'll do a quick poll, and then we're out of here like gangbusters. Thank you, Ashtray. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Let me know. What do you guys think? Who takes it in the rematch? We got about 70-something people still in the room. Let's see who do you guys think's gonna take it? Who do we got? Too far gone. There you go, Jordan. Not too bad. It seems like it's a pretty clear discrepancy so far. I want to keep it going a little bit more. I tell you what about Death Sentence, man. If you watch him fight live, you watch Death Sentence go out there and actually fight, you think he's far out there, gone. Sharp cat, man, very much present. Surprised me. I'll tell you what, he surprised me. He's got a great thing going. A lot of people paying attention to him. A lot of people are paying attention to the dude, man. Okay, we see some people saying he's going to get subbed again. Wolf seems more grounded. Wow. It did. Google, did you see that, man? There was a moment in there where I absolutely saw the contention, saw the fire starting to come out a little bit. At first, I wasn't sure. Are these guys going to go at it or not? White Wolf is very, very, like Energetic said, very grounded. He's not a trash talker. He's reactive. He basically treats you how you treat him. Death Sentence heavy-handed. Comes out aggressive. Jack says White Wolf turned Death Sentence into a misdemeanor. Disrespectful. Chat, listen, man. That's been a fun little short stream. We usually do 3 to 4 hours live on here. Today, just wanted to try something new, see how it moves. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For the people that ended up jumping in, I'm not going to hold you guys too long. Everyone, take care. We'll be back. I might be back on live tomorrow with one of the fighters from Bully Beatdown live. So I'll be publishing a video, and then I'll be going live after to talk to the fighter. So make sure you set your post notifications for that. And without any further to do, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.